YouTube faithful, what's going on? It's Wonderful Wednesday. Can't say Winning Wednesday because I don't know. MLB is literally really hard right now in the playoffs. I told you, YouTube faithful. I tried to tell you. Pedo, the play of the day, Blake Snell yesterday. Sweat free, all of it. Over 5.5, over 6.5, over 7.5. Cash it all, baby. And Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo, pop, pop. Unfortunately, Hunter Green sold his soul for maybe roughly probably 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 shekels. That's right, comment guy. But it didn't stop there, comment guy. Oh no, oh no. Blake Snell's pitching outs, free square. Talked about in the Discord. Jackie Young's PRA, free square. Kelsey Mitchell, the only player that didn't go over her prop line yesterday due to a phantom injury. All of a sudden, 6 minutes left in the third quarter, Kelsey Mitchell goes down for the count right before she could pay off 2 of my slips. Absolutely banned. I don't care if her season's over. Ban. Okay? Total ban. Lifetime ban. Fortunately, I had Snell with Wilson, and I was able to get that coin back. But you can see here, she cost me roughly $9K. I had her in 2 lineups, but that's neither here nor there. Taco sold, Mitchell fluke injury, still got some of it back. I had Blake Snell paired with Wilson. I got Blake Snell paired with Puka. I mean, I got a lot to go. New day today, but yesterday was a fluke day, comment guy. I told you, the playoffs are different for baseball. They're going to run these pitchers very, very short, just like they did today. Tanner BB Gun BB, fantasy score cashed his Ks, was dealing, pulled early. Dylan Cease, 5Ks, pulled early. It's gonna happen like that. Yesterday, they let them go long. They went long because most of them dealt. The moment they didn't deal, it was bye-bye. Green, etc. Casey Mize today was the most popular play in America, and at 4Ks, I was indifferent. I thought it was okay to put in a lineup for an early sweat. He sold his soul. It was either gonna be a free square or free chalk. Unfortunately, it was chalk. The other play that I like today that I'm talking about for YouTube is going to be Yoshi Yamamoto. I don't feel confident in it just because of what we've been seeing today, comment guy, which is what have we been seeing? These guys are getting yanked early even when they're dealing. Now, this is the baseball that I know and love, okay? Seeing these guys literally get pulled early in the playoffs. Better. We still have to take a shot on Yoshi, 5.5 Ks. Even if he plays 4 innings, I expect him to get 6 Ks or he's banned. So you can use this on your straights, your fillers, your juice cutters, whatever you want to call it. If you can't get 6 Ks, bang, bang, bang. Yoshi, bang. Bye, see ya, comment guy. So let's go to Crush Bats and pull up Yoshi. All right, well, we know they're in an easier spot to get Ks. They don't get a lot of hits. The Reds are poverty. It was always gonna be the Pirates, but they just didn't have enough juice. We got it. We didn't get there by 12 games, but I showed you guys in yesterday's video, the last time Snell had played them, he pitched the whole game. He owns them. And now we get Yoshi, who has similar 7 innings, 9 Ks, 8 Ks stats. I think my man Yoshi is soaring over 5Ks unless he gets pulled early, okay? If he gets pulled early, we'll chalk it all to hell. Crush Bats says he's going over 68% of the time. What is Crush Bats? I'm new to the channel. Data model I built simulates the outcome 10,000 times. Watch this. Run it again. The numbers changed slightly. A new 10,000 games were ran. Run it again. Run it again. Run it again. Run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. You see the picture here, guy? It differs slightly because it's a new 10,000 simulation, but it's basically the same numbers, okay? It's going to be different by fractions. Now, Yoshi's line is 17.5 for them pitching outs. You could take under that because he simulates for 16.8. Pero we also have the playoff implications, but the Dodgers bullpen is hot garbage. Knowing that the Dodgers bullpen is hot garbage, they may let him go long tonight, even though it is the playoffs, if he deals. Okay, so 5.5 Ks is where I'm going. It's that simple. 68 to 69%. It's going to be in the mix. Okay, the Reds are already red. Now, if you live in a state like me, you don't get to bet sports books, so you don't have access to the sports books. You have to use the pick'em apps, whatever. So, I like the spreads. Underdog has prediction markets now, similar to Kalshi. Now, they're not showing up on their website for whatever reason, but they will show up on the app. I can't parlay them, but some people can depending on the slate. And for that reason, I wanted to talk about it. But listen, they have a new promotion. If you go on Underdog, use code CRUSH, and you play $5, they're going to give you 100 in promo funds immediately. You don't have to play through. You don't have to worry. It's just you play $5 and you get $100 for new users with code CRUSH. You have to act fast because I don't know if it's going to be around next week. And I'm not just saying that to sell you. I'm telling you the truth. Look at those prediction markets. Now, since we can't get it on their website, it's only on their app right now. Okay, if you use it on the app on your phone, you can go to Kalshi, which I have promo codes linked in the description. You can get a deposit match here and as well. But the prediction markets are a loophole in the sports lines. Okay, so you can go to the baseball and look, you can take Boston or New York. You can take the Reds or the Dodgers. And I think it's real simple today. I'm not logged into my account, but you take the Dodgers. If you bet 100 for the Dodgers to win, for every 100 you win, you make $37. The house makes their money on the transactional fee. Okay. If you bet 1,000, you'll make 370. 10,000, you make 3,699. 100,000, you'd make 36K. If you want to do the long shots, you could go over to the Reds and take $100 to win 358. Now, normally I would think that's a good bet, but I'm not interested in the Reds. I think the Reds have no business being there, and I think the Dodgers are just going to smash them again. So you can take Dodgers money line, which if you're new and you don't know, money line means you're taking Dodgers to win. And I also like the Dodgers at minus 1.5. What does that mean? It means the Dodgers have to win the game by 2 points. If they don't, you lose the bet. Okay, real simple. You can't take that on Kalshi, but you can take it on DraftKings, FanDuel, Underdog Prediction Market has it, and PrizePicks will have all this soon as well. And then I think the Yankees are going to win today. If you bet the Yankees to win on Kalshi, it's 100 to win 157, okay? Or you could take the Yankees minus 1.5. I think that is a good parlay. It'll pay you plus money. Or you just parlay the Yankees plus the Dodgers to win. It's like plus 115. Those are my money line bets today. Again, this is all legal and above board on Underdog and Kalshi. The links are in the description. They're also on my website, CaptainCrush.net. I personally am going to be asking a friend to go on FanDuel and DraftKings so I can parlay the two together and make a large wager. And hopefully, bang, it hits. If it doesn't, chalk it. I also like the Yankees game to go under 7.5 runs. Okay, so a lot of you guys are, oh well, I want PrizePicks. Guys, it's the playoffs. We only have 4 games. It's poverty on the. If you can't tell, how are you supposed to take these pitchers when we don't have anything? We don't know how long they're going. But Yoshi's good to go. Okay, we're gonna make a lineup up before we do because I'm gonna talk about these hitters. Like I told you guys in the playoffs, try to get the hitters right. I had multiple people in the Discord get hitter slips right yesterday because they used Crush Bats. This guy right here, show me the money, used Crush Bats today to make a 4-hitter lineup that went green. What is Crush Bats? It's my simulation hitter model. It cooks. These guys used it today. They used it yesterday. You don't have to necessarily just take the pitchers. Another guy, Freeman, Ohtani, Steer, Stevenson. I showed you guys Freddie Freeman, Ohtani, and Judge on yesterday's YouTube. Judge was a free square yesterday, was he not? So was Ohtani. I'm not saying it's going to be like that all the time, but you can take a shot on it. Now, yesterday for the WNBA, y'all got lucky because you hit the once-in-a-lifetime game script where all the overs hit for both teams. That is the type of stuff that NBA and WNBA can provide. Sometimes football, but it's more so NBA and WNBA games, high pace factor games, okay? When we cover NBA season, you'll see that happen once in a while. However, it's usually unlikely with MLB, okay? It's just a different type of sport, but you could see people are winning lineups. Make sure you tail the slips. It's a shame that Watts' nuke hit and he wasn't able to give all that coin back in a giveaway. I'm just joking. Shout out to Watts and his little WNBA nuke. Let Watts have his flowers. He loves the WNBA. He finally gets to do a victory lap. Beto. I'm salty because of Kelsey Mitchell. Emoji. 2 middle fingers, Watts, emoji, flower, flower. But y'all see, everyone had O'Yarny, everyone had Judge, everyone had Freddie Freeman. His live line was green. If you don't tail, you fail. So let's use Crush Bats today and see if we can come up with some hitters that we like, okay? It's going to be real simple, I'm telling you. There's only 4 games. There's only 2 games left as of now. So you go to crushbats.com, you log in with your Discord, you get access by going to captaincrush.net. This will give you all the games. You can go through any hitter you want. There's light mode, dark mode. We'll kick it with light mode for now. And if you want access to the pitcher side and the hitter side, it's just captaincrush.net. I explained it in this video. You get in grandfathered for life for $25 a month, or you can use the Kalshi ParlayPlay Chalkboard Underdog Sleeper and get in for 30 days for free. Okay, so you click here for Underdog, click here for Kalshi. Kalshi actually doesn't honor that 30-day free promo, but maybe I'll do so. No, I won't, because just take it with Underdog, but you still should give Kalshi a look. Chalkboard, Sleeper, and ParlayPlay as well. Eventually, all of them will have the prediction markets, but you'll also get my lineups, my roll member slips, my slips, daily prop list, access to the live streams, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. You're going to get your value, guys. So again, captaincrush.net. I do live streams 6 days a week. Get yourself some good tools. I have NBA and NFL projections as well. So get in the mix. All right, let's go to the Yanks and see what we got. Brian Bello. Okay, once again, we have the wind in our face, whatever. Aaron Judge. I told you guys yesterday, we did this with him yesterday, the same exact thing, okay? Today, his projections are lower than they were yesterday. Remember, yesterday he was projected for 1.67 hits, 0.88 RBIs, 0.88 runs, remember? Today, it's 1.27 hits, 90% chance, 0.55 runs, 0.53 RBIs. Not as good as we like to see. I usually like to see this at 95 and the hits to be 1.67. It's not a huge deal because Bello is not someone that I'm afraid of. I'm just not. I'm going to take a shot on Judge. They have to win today, especially need to win today. So I'm going to take a shot on Judge, guys. There's not a lot of key performance factors here, unfortunately. It is righty on righty, but regardless, I'm taking a shot on Judge, okay? If you want to look at somebody else, you could look at Jazzy over here. Jazz Hands Jazz. This also shows you his hard hit, his slug, his WOBA, his barrel, all in one place. You can see what he's projected for, 1.2, 0.7 runs, 0.7 RBIs. He has a little bit of a better favorable matchup because lefty on righty. So you could be looking at him depending on the line, okay? And you can go through here for any of these hitters you want, guys, and check them all. I don't care what you want to do, but it's available to you if you have the tool. And then on the other side, you just go to the Boston Red Sox. Cap, why are you taking the time out of the video to do this? Buddy, because what else are we going to talk about? There's only 2 games coming, guy. And I got my football video coming ready for tomorrow, so pero lock in. We have the Eater of Worlds, Jarren Duran, who hasn't cashed in forever. Let's predict his performance. Now, I don't like any of these guys today because Carlos Rodon is literally going to deal, I think. You think he's going to deal. Lefty on lefty. I might be taking Duran under today, comment guy. Oh, Cap, that's crazy. Yeah, well, so are these predictions. They're crazy. Here's where game theory comes in. Look at Jarren Duran's line, 3.5. His projections were dog water. You just saw them, but the line reflects the dog water projections. 3.5. He could actually cash that. That's going to be very, like, the game theory player in me says take over. The prediction part in me just says take under and pray that he doesn't get more than just a single. He just has so many paths to cashing 3.5 fantasy score. A walk and a run, a walk and an RBI, a double, a walk and a stolen base, a triple, a dinger, 2 RBIs, 2 runs, a single and an RBI, a single and a run. I mean, it's crazy. I'm going to leave that up to you guys, okay? I'm going to leave that up to you guys, but don't be afraid to take unders, guys. But let's find Judge. They already removed his 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Parlay Play didn't, fortunately for us, but you could take Judge at 0.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Absolutely. I think that's in the mix. 7.5 hitter fantasy, I think, is a little bit too high. Let's look at his MLB live. Sorry, I'm like moving all around. My chest is just like my muscles and back. I'm doing new stretching routines. I don't know. It's killing me right now, guys. It's killing me. Freddie Freeman's 2.5 hits, runs, fantasy score in the first 5 innings. I took this yesterday and it was a free square. Literally was a free square yesterday. I think you can go right back to it. Or you could take Freddie Freeman's full game. We'll look at both of them. I really don't see a problem in it. But I'm pretty sure they took off Judge's MLB live score because they've been getting killed on it. Yep, it's no longer there. So there's that. Now, do I like Carlos Rodon today? Absolutely. But I don't know if he's going to get yanked early. So if I was going to take him, I'm taking first inning pitcher strikeouts for old Carlos. Or I'm taking less on his 15.5 pitches thrown. I think those are fine too, but really risky at the same time. Really, really risky, comment guy. So let's go back and see what we got with the Dodgers. Like I like to say, guys, it's Dodger Roulette. Dodger Roulette. Pick any number on the board and pray that the dealer spins your number, because all these hitters can go yarn today. All right, Freddie Freeman. Click the button. Let's see what we got. Bang. 1.5, 0.9, 0.89 RBI, 15% dinger equity. Lefty on righty. It's a favorable matchup. He's going in the lineup. If he sells, he sells. And then T. Oscar. Hi, it's me, T. Oscar. How can I help you? Well, Hernandez, I'm glad you asked. Can you get 2 hits, runs, RBIs? 0.91, 0.43, 0.4. Absolutely abysmal projections. But I think Tio gets it done tonight. He's on a heater, a generational heater. I'm taking a shot on Mr. Tio. And then what kind of a host would I be if I didn't pull up the GOAT? Who's the GOAT? Yarny. Okay. 1.45 hits, 0.89 runs, 0.85 RBIs, lefty on righty. Oh, Yarny Auto Parts. Oh, Yarny Auto Parts. All right, so we got Freeman's live square. We got Tio at 1.5. Now, again, I don't think you should take these all. Like I said, it's Yarny. It's Dodger Roulette, Papa. Okay? So you could take any of these. Honestly, 9.5 fantasies go for Yarny. I want to take under, but I can't. I can't do it. I'd be looking at over on his Gabby. Where's his Gabby? They don't have a Gabby at 1.5 for the Lowski? You'd have to go to parlay play, comment guy. So, man, we're going hard on the Dodgers today, aren't we? Yoshi 5.5 Kizes. I mean, it's all right there. This right here would pay 4.5x. That ain't a bad line. I'm beto. Odds are one of them's going to sell, but 3x for 3 legs, I don't really condone that. But again, playoff slate, you're going to have to get froggy. If you guys want a good square for tomorrow, Blake Corum 28.5 rushing yards is hitting tomorrow. It's hitting. 24.5, it's hitting, comment guy. I'll talk about it more tomorrow. If it sells, it sells. But 28.5, you got to take a shot on it. Positive game script coming his way. They do like him. They're going to give him touches. In fact, I think his anytime touchdown could be the demon of the week. Oh, Cap, what did you just say? The demon of the week, Papa. The demon of the week. Well, the demon for Thursday night, okay? If you're looking for a dart lottery, throwing something on the wall to see if it sticks, Blake Corum, why not? But the anytime touchdown. But definitely the rushing yard. Let's go to parlay play and make a lineup. All right, so right out of the rip, we got Yoshi at 6.5 being boosted. Okay, on parlay play, that's fine. I do prefer it at 5.5. Or take over on his 17.5 pitching outs at, which is right here. Okay, I think either or is fine. 5.5 Ks, 6.5 Ks. It's up to you, comment guy. Or the pitching outs. I like over. Now, he only simmed for 16.8, but being that it's the playoffs, their bullpen sucks. 17.5 over is fine. If he deals, he's going to get to go long, in my opinion. All right, so there's that. Okay, you got Judge, you got Yarny. You can take any of these guys. And then Yoshi. What would that pay? I think he can get 7 Ks, but it's way more safe to take 5.5. None of it's safe, but you know what I mean. And then NFL, or just do a 2-man, dude. I wish you could take the spreads on this site. My goodness, guys. Remember, Yanks to win, Dodgers to win. This right here pays 2x. This could be the move. I'm going to let you guys decide on those hitters. I'm going to go ahead and do this. All right, Ohtani, Judge, Blake Corum, and Yoshi at 5.5. That only pays 3.75x though. You got to get creative. I'm not exactly sure I'm going to structure this yet. You guys are going to have to pick and choose. Whatever you decide, use code CRUSH. You'll get a free square. You'll get a deposit match. I'll send you 30 days in my Discord. If you're over here on PrizePicks, it's a lot more simple. It's this right here, 5x, Blake Corum, Yoshi, 5.5 Ks, Freddie Freeman, and Aaron Judge. You can throw in Gotani if you'd like. I do appreciate you tuning in. Guys, I ask again, I need you to follow me on Instagram, at RealCaptainCrush. Trying to do live streams over there, free live streams, but I can't until I get to 1,000 followers. Once I get to 500, giving away 2 copies of Madden. Once I get to 1,000, $500 giveaway. Know your roles. Follow me on Instagram, okay? Real simple. I know you guys got the gram. You're selling your souls. So let's go. Here's the salute. Good luck in all your contests. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush. Football video tomorrow.